Justin Bieber is not holding back as he takes us inside his world in his docu-series. In his episode called The Dark Season, he opens up about his battle with addiction and Lyme disease. What's up, you guys? It's Susan Morad here with Clevver News, and episode 5 of Justin Bieber's docu-series Seasons covers some very raw and heavy topics like drugs, addiction, anxiety, and depression. The episode even starts with a trigger warning, and we wanted to do the very same thing. Only watch this video if you feel comfortable hearing about these topics, and we've linked the same resources that Justin shared on his video in our description below in case you or someone you know needs help. But let's get into it. Justin started off by revealing that the first time he smoked weed was around the age of 13 and how he quickly became dependent on it.
First time I smoked weed, I don't suggest this, but I was 13. Yeah, 13, 12 or 13.
And this is when he started to realize that he had a problem.
And that's when I realized that I had to stop. I don't think it's bad, I just think for me it can be a dependency.
And from there, Justin went on to reveal that he started drinking lean, taking pills, doing Molly, and trying mushrooms. He said, quote, "It was just an escape for me. I was just young like everybody. It was just normal growing up things, but my experience was in front of cameras and I had a different level of exposure." Justin then went on to explain that he had bad influences around him that wanted to cling onto him for his money or access to alcohol and drugs. And his wife Hailey chimed in and said, quote, "When you take somebody very, very young and they get horrible, crazy, crippling anxiety and it goes undiagnosed and you don't know what it is you are feeling, you start to self-medicate because it makes you feel better, just helping not to feel anything."
Justin and I were never really in each other's lives until he chose to get sober and was trying to come off of the drugs, almost kind of himself.
And his manager, Scooter Braun, says that when Justin was around 19 years old is when the dark period started, which is when Justin was getting into trouble with the law or caught acting out on camera. And then Justin got candid and revealed how dark and scary things really got for him.
I felt like I was dying. My security and stuff were coming into the room at night to check my pulse. Like, people don't know how serious it got. Like, it was legit crazy scary.
Justin talked about how a lot of this stemmed from the fact that he never had a stable family, consistency, reliability, or accountability, and how all these things are helpful when trying to understand how the world works. Justin's doctors also play a major role in this episode. Dr. Daniel Amen, Justin's brain health doctor, referred to his childhood as a time with tumultuous stress. And Dr. Amen recalls meeting Justin in September 2014 and said, quote, "He was a wreck." Later in the episode, Justin goes to the doctor's office to get an NAD IV treatment, which can help people who've struggled with addiction in the past flush the toxins out of their body. Hailey explained it as, quote, "For people who used to have a drug problem, when they get sober, the pleasure centers of their brain don't work the same. So what NAD does is actually helps to repair that part of the brain, and it helps repair the pleasure centers to balance them back out." And in this episode, Justin also gets into his Lyme disease diagnosis. And Hailey said he felt so sick and there was no explanation for what was going on before he got the proper diagnosis. But now that he's got the information and help he needs, Justin is on track to living a healthier life.
You know, I think he's honestly not only healthier than he's ever been, but on the road to maintaining a healthier life than he's ever had.
And Justin said that he is committed to getting better whether it's convenient or not. He said that it's not only for him, but being the best version of himself will help be the best husband, father, and friend he can possibly be. He also talked about wanting to be healthy so he can make music for his fans. And the fans are taking to social media to send Justin love and support after watching this episode. One person wrote, "Episode 5 of Justin Bieber Seasons actually hit home. Thank you for being you and sharing your story." Another said, "Everyone who once said a bad thing about Justin since the beginning of his career, watch episode 5 from Justin Bieber Seasons. Forget the media because it says only bullshit about Justin. Watch the whole episodes from the docu-series to see that Justin is not the one media says." And another wrote, quote, "Watching episode 5 and I'm only a few minutes in and I'm crying. You can tell it really hurts just talking about what he went through, but man, he's so brave and I'm so proud of him." And we are just so happy that Justin is in a happier, healthier place than he's ever been before, and we're so glad he's able to share his story to hopefully help others. But right now, you guys, I want to know what you thought about this latest episode. Have you been keeping up with Justin's docu-series? And also, do you like it when celebs get really candid and share their struggles with their fans? Get to talking right here in the comment section below. And while you're down there leaving comments, you guys hit up that subscribe button right over there and also hit the bell to be notified the second we post a new Clevver News update. After that, catch up on all the tea you missed right over here. I'm Susan Morad. Thanks for hanging out with me and I'll catch you later. Bye guys.